Hello my beautiful chicas, it's Glea here and I'm back with another video. It's a tag video. It's the 13 personal questions tag video. Nobody tagged me, I'm tagging myself, so let's get started. I like receiving sunflowers and hydrangeas. I just think sunflowers are just so beautiful. They just look like a giant smiley face, and I love hydrangeas. I specifically like the blue ones and the green ones with a little bit of white or just pure white. So those are my favorite flowers that I like to receive. Okay, that would be an underslip, either a full or a half, for a skirt or a dress. It's just something I grew up with. You never go out without a slip underneath your skirt or your dress. So that would be the one item in my closet that I can't do without, and I do have slips. The one thing people don't know about me is that I have to sleep with socks on when I'm going to bed. It doesn't matter if the time is hot or cold, because frankly I'm always cold, whether it's in the summertime or winter time. Even technically where I live we don't get winters, but summer the AC is always on, and when it's cold, anything below 75, gotta have socks on. My feet are always cold, so yeah. Yes, I'm allergic to sulfur dioxide, and it's a food additive or chemical. It's used really to dry fruits, like apricots and pineapples, to preserve their color. If you ever see, a lot of times you see apricots, they're brightly colored, or pineapples, because if they didn't put that preservative in, the color would be a little bit almost dull, or not as bright and pretty as you'd see it. Yes, I start to burn. My face starts to burn me, and I break out in blisters. So I have to be really careful of that. Yep. That's easy. Fried ripe plantains. I love plantains. It's something I grew up with while I was in Jamaica. My mom would prepare it, would fry it in a pot, and it's just delicious. I am trying to be a little bit more healthier, so I've been baking my ripe plantains also, and they taste great. So yeah, I love ripe plantains. What's my favorite quotes? I have three. The first one is one that I learned in primary school when I was back in Jamaica, and it's by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. It's from the Ladders of St. Augustine. Let me recite it. It says, "The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night." And it really speaks to why some people are successful and why some people are not. Some people choose to focus and get the job done. Some people choose to play around and have fun. And it really speaks to me even more so now that I'm older, that you have to really put in hard work to achieve what you need to achieve. The second one is I just discovered 2 weeks ago, and it's an eye opener. It says, Give the gift of your absence to those who do not appreciate your presence. I'm just going to let that sink in. Because a lot of times we think that we have to be in toxic relationships, or we are around people who we know don't mean us any good, but we feel so attached to their relationship. And it's okay to be absent. It's okay to separate and go your own way. And the third one is, stop making other people your priority while they make you their option. And that says it all. I like discovering new YouTubers that I connect to. I have been having a field day just discovering some really great channels. So that's my like. What I dislike about the YouTube community sometimes is people who leave downright nasty and very disrespectful comments on YouTubers' channels. I just think if you have nothing to say, say nothing at all, and you have a platform where you don't have to watch that particular channel. So I'm not talking about having an opinion and expressing it, but I think you should be able to express it in a intelligent and respectful way. I have a large CD collection, so I like to listen to classical music. I also love movie soundtrack music. I have the soundtrack for Sabrina. I have the soundtrack for Breakfast at Tiffany's. I also like Christian music, positive, music. That's what I gravitate to. That would be the chicken pox. The only thing is that I had it in my mid-20s and it was bad. I was so afraid that I would be all scarred up, because as an adult it can be very dangerous. But my mommy was really good. She got on the phone with our family doctor. She got me these pills that I really believe that medication stopped me from scarring badly. So kudos to Mom. And I had it everywhere. I was like everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere, even in my mouth. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I love Christmas. I think I got my love for Christmas from my dad. He always made it a special time for us growing up. He still makes it a special time for us growing up. I'm sorry, still make it a special time for us now that we're adults. So they're spent with my family. Thanksgiving is usually spent with my husband's family. But I just have fun memories of Christmas in Jamaica. Would have Christmas pudding. I remember my mom getting a beef roast and cutting it and just cooking it in a Dutch pot. And Christmas is like in the air, especially in Jamaica. Here, I still love Christmas here. I think it's a little bit more commercialized, but Christmas, man, Christmas carols, Christmas punch, which is sorrel. It's this beautiful red drink that we drink, especially around Christmas time. You put ginger in it, you put some spices in it, and it's really good. Not alcoholic, of course. All right. Well, two of my hobbies that I've taken up is I am learning to cook vegan Indian cooking. And this is a book that I'm learning from. It's by Anupi Singla. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. She really breaks down the different spices that is traditionally used in Indian cooking. And one of the things that I learned is different spices are used in different regions in India. So what might be popular for one region might not be so for another region. And another thing I learned is that a lot of people have the misconception that Indian food is spicy. You can alter the spice, you know, you can make it less spicy or more spicy. And being from Jamaica, we loved curry, curry goat, curry chicken. And I also learned from this cookbook, she said that curry is not a traditional Indian spice. It was a mixture of spices created by the British to mimic the smells and taste of India. So that was really surprising to me. And like the traditional Indian spices, some of them are like turmeric, ginger, cloves, anise, cumin seeds. So I really like this. And another hobby that I like is making YouTube videos, learning to cut and splice the clips, and editing the video, choosing the music, and just uploading the videos. I think I'm a little bit of both. I think I'm introverted when it's one-on-one. If I'm speaking to someone one-on-one, I'm a little bit more self-conscious. I'm extroverted when I'm in a crowd or in a group. I don't feel that pressure, so I tend to open up a lot more, and a lot of times I'm like the life of the party. But yeah, I'm a little bit of both. My guilty pleasure would be the Cheesecake Factory's banana cream cheesecake. I love it. It's not as Gliding, I don't know if you know what that means, but it's not as rich as the others, so it's light, it hits the spot. And I also like some good chocolates. Yeah, so that's it. That's 13 personal questions and answers about myself. I also want to thank those who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and looking at my channel. I really appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you, and bye till the next video. Bye bye.